Hi everyone, Wayne here from Seasawing Marine with another marine safety tip for you all. Today's little chat is about the Navionics app on your phone. This is a great piece of kit. I've had it for quite some time, and yes, there is an annual fee you have to pay in order to have it. Having the Navionics app on your phone does a couple of things. The first thing, it means if you have any shutdown on your electronics and you've lost GPS signal, as long as your phone's charged up, you're going to be able to identify your position. So that's great. It's not reliant on phone signal, so you don't have to worry about Telstra or Optus. And in the event of an emergency, so let's say you've had a vessel capsize or something like that, I keep mine in my safety barrel, and I've showed that in a previous video. So yeah, one of these. So my phone is in there. I can access that barrel. My boat's upside down or whatever. I get the barrel out. I've got my other safety gear there, and I can give my exact position via GPS. Also, a lot of people in their boats have got a GPS system, and look, they just haven't regularly updated the system. So any new marker buoys that are put in, any new marine park sanctuary zones are updated on your Navionics. And just by a touch of the screen, you can see if you're fishing in a sanctuary zone, which you shouldn't be, obviously. So there's quite a few advantages of having this, and the other obvious one is you can mark fishing spots and you can input GPS data and basically use it like the one on your boat. And you've got the data all the time. So, you know, you have a shutdown, or you sell your boat, or you don't know how to upload your GPS waypoints on your boat, excuse me, then you've still got it in your phone. So I'd just like to quickly show you a couple of little tricks on how to use it. You may have it already, but if you haven't, we're just going to turn this camera around and see if my tech skills are up to speed. So while I twist it around, zoom in. Okay, so here's the app down the bottom here. So I'm just going to touch on that and see if we can bring it up. Beautiful. Okay, now that red arrow in the middle, that's where I am. That's my position. And if it didn't come up automatically, you would just touch this little button in the bottom left-hand corner that shows that arrow. Now, when I touch the screen, I'm going to get some crosshairs come up like that. If I put those crosshairs smack bang in the middle on that dot, and I zoom that picture out, and then I hit the question mark. Oh, look at that, eh? The old app didn't like that straight away. Probably because I've only just turned it on. So we'll just go back and do it again. So here I am, I put the crosshairs on there, I hit the question mark, and there is my latitude and longitude, 33 degrees, 51.529, etc. So very quickly, you can have that information. Okay, secondly, let's say I want to put a GPS position in. So I go up to the search bar at the top left-hand corner, and I hit that search bar. And on the top right-hand corner, it says latitude and longitude, lat and long. So now I touch that screen. I can now scroll down and put the applicable GPS latitude and longitude in there, ask it to show it on the map. I've just left that as it is, and boom, boom, there it is with my lat and long. So, you know, you might get a fishing spot off your mate or something like that. So they're the two really good ones. And then there also is the ability to set what's called a route plan. So I hit the route button. I'm going to say I want to do it manually. So I hit the manual button. Now, when I just tap and hold, I get a crosshair, or I get a circle there. Then I maybe go to my current position, for example, there. And now at the bottom of the screen, it tells me that's 0.3 of a nautical mile away. And I've got that as well. And I could set up a plan. Okay, so they're the basic functions of this. I'm just going to spin you back around and just tell you a quick story about how fantastic this app was for me in a marine rescue incident about 18 months ago. We got a phone call from the water police. This was 8:15 at night, pitch black, about a 25-knot southerly wind, 2.5 metre swell. And there was an EPIRB activation off the Capes region where I live, between Cape Naturalist and Cape Leeuwin. We're talking to the water police on the phone. They've got an EPIRB activation, and we have about 4 or 5 people listening on the phone call at once. when they gave us an approximate position off a landmark, I asked them, did they have the GPS coordinates off the EPIRB, which they did. So I was able to hand the phone call over to someone else to keep talking, and I was immediately able to tap in, just like I showed you then, the GPS coordinates and get an exact position, which helped us determine if we were able to assist. So it was 3 nautical miles off the coast, and as it turned out, there actually had been a 55-foot vessel had gone down, and there's a guy floating around in the ocean in a placker boat with his GPS going. And we were able to determine that we could render assistance there. We were able to get him out of the water. So just a great application for how the Navionics app works. So have a think about it. Certainly worth purchasing for all the reasons, and look forward to having another marine safety tip in the next week or two. Bye for now.